Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel and City Hot. I hope you all will fine. Now I'm telling about Abigail Shrier, bad therapy exposes how therapeutic culture harms children. Preventive mental health therapy for children may be doing more harms than good. Their research to prove it. Author Abigail Shrier suggests in her new book, Bad Therapy. What you might note now is that the stuff that travels under the headline Mental Health is really harmful for kids, she said at the recent book signing event hosted by Lincoln Club at Newport Beach. I'm telling you that according to the best physiological research available, it's exactly what you would want to do if you wanted to break kids down. In bad therapy, why the kids are not growing up, which hit the New York Times bestseller list. Mr. Shearer investigates the mental health industry and its negative impacts on children and conclude that when it comes to preventive therapy, especially for children, more is not always better. Irreversible damage, Ms. Schuyler's previous book, Irreversible Damage to Transgender Craze, Choosing Our Daughters, led her to explore the potential harms effect too much therapy can have on children. Irreversible damage exposes social contagion and phenomenon behind the sudden spike in the number of teenage girls identifying as transgenders. 20% of 7th grade class were deciding that they were transgender, and terminus for of this journey, as they call it, was a double mastectomy and in- infertility. Michelle said she now from talking to parents of gender diverse children that the gender ideology was a social contagion that was spreading and that a worldwide controversy was brewing, but at the time she said liberal thoughts she was speaking on teeny minority of kids who were not harming anyone, and conservative were asking her, why would you write about that? Nobody want to talk about it, she said. Irreversible damage lit a political firestorm with the progressive left and remains culture lightning rod. The New York Times condemned the book in the review, promoting Target stores to put it from the shelves and triggering some Amazon employees who threatens to quit their jobs in failed attempt to get book banned. The influential book not only shocked parents but it led them to question the gender ideology that diverse discovered was being pushed in the school across America and sparked the parental rights movement across the nation. Mr. Shrier, Mrs. Shrier began her latest book, Bad Therapy, with a couple of questions. Why was the generation had gotten the most treatment, the most wellness techniques, the most regular emotional regulation techniques, the most anti-bullying classes, the most miserable, and why do they have no interest in growing up? She decided to attend a conference about the multiple tier system of support devoted to the mental health of children in California. I thought I should go and find out what our school were doing to support the kids. I knew the distress, she said. Well, by the end of 3 days conference, I learned that actually every kid's in therapy. They just call it something else. They call it social emotional learning. to anti-bullying classes, and they look a lot like group therapy. Mrs. Shrier also discovered a whole body of research and on the now harms of therapy, such as study of burn victims who left therapy feeling worse than the control group and people who had lost a loved or feeling sadder than those who didn't go to therapy, she said. First responders responding to the catastrophe have left therapy feeling worse about themselves and their lives and they were went through than those control groups. That didn't, she said. It was then Mr. Schreier began to realize the symptoms society was seeing in children are exactly the symptoms you would see in a population that had gotten way too much therapy, she said. You can watch all the latest news from my channel and so if you subscribe my channel for latest updates. You can also read this news from the description. Have a nice time. Goodbye.